Hello, welcome back to some more Minecraft. I'm obsessed with streaming, if you cannot tell. I almost didn't stream today, but then I decided to, because I got an idea. Let me test mic. We are good. Let's shuffle it up here. Let's bring up this. There we go. Bring up this. Please work. There we are. Hello. Welcome back. I am at home because if you couldn't tell by the title of stream, I have an idea. I want to do something. I should take off axolotls. There we go. It is no longer the axolotl jamboree. So, I was doing some off-camera work today. A lot of off-camera work, actually. But I found some of my favorite fish in the game right here. And so I got the idea, why don't I move this chest out of the way and put a fish tank right here? So that's my plan, and I think it's gonna be real cute and also really fast. It is gonna take like 2 seconds. But I also have a lot to show you guys, so... There we go. Now we probably want some black glass. If we have any, we don't. Let's make some. Oops, whoa. There we go. Oh, this is perfect music for this too. I need more glass. We also need some warped slabs. Here we are. So yeah, I've been very busy off camera, and I am so excited to show you what I've been doing. So I think I'm going to do a... mangrove door. that. Cool. This is a little bit too loud. There we are. So yeah, I will show you what I've been doing off camera in a second, once we finish flooding this thing. Alright. There we go. Cool, that's everything. There we go. That is ready for fishies. So let's get the fishies out here. So my absolute favorite that I found was this one. Look at him. Oh god. Is he okay? Okay, good. He is so unique and cool. He was the one that I saw in the coral reef that I went, oh my god, I want him. He's the reason for all of this. And so then I picked up some of my other favorites, which were this guy. I see this guy a lot, the parrotfish, but that's the Emperor Red Snapper. This guy was pretty cool, really bright, colorful. The parrotfish is really cool. And then I grabbed a couple of others that just looked interesting, that were colorful. Yeah, there you go. And with that, the first goal of the day is done. We have a fish tank. Cool. I'm going to put this in... Oh, this belongs in the head chest. This. We use these guys to do the rest. Cool. These guys have been working hard. I found them frozen, and those two were not frozen yet. I came here at the perfect time, so I was able to wax them, and they look so good in this area. I want them all to be oxidized, but that is going to be unbelievably difficult to do. So, now I need to show you what else I've been working on. One of those things being, I have eaten, I think, 3 or 4 more golden apples. Which is crazy. Not just normal golden apples, enchanted ones. Yeah. And I will show you why right now. I have been busy in the actual nether. Over this way. I have made a fully functional blaze farm. This was so dangerous and so hard to do. I was just sitting in the spawner room murdering blazes the entire time I was making the farm. But they come down. It's probably really loud for you right now. But they come down. They get pushed slightly by the lava and pushed down into that one area. Once they're down there, it can spawn more. It's just kind of slow, because blaze spawners are kind of slow. There they are. And pushed by the lava very slowly. And then we can murder them. And grab their drops. Just like that, we got 16. And then we can hop right out of here and back up. So yeah, that was the biggest thing I did, was working on that. That was just a nightmare. It was really difficult to get done. But we did it. Well, I did it. At the cost of like 3 or 4 golden apples. Mostly I just wanted fire resist always, and so I would know the moment I ran out, and I would just need it as quickly as possible while I'd be losing hearts, so. Now, let me show you what I've done in Lambuna. You may notice that we can see really far in the nether. That's because the fog is off right now. Let me turn that back on. Render fog. There we are. So, back in Lambuna here, I've done a couple of things. Namely, I have furniturized all of these rooms. So this building is done. I have added chests to these. I can't remember if I did that on a Jamboree night or not. I have worked more on this building, so now it is more furniturized. I still am working on more of it up here, but I got this sort of idea in here of the entrance and then the other 2 rooms. Added the path here. What else have I done? I think the only thing left that I haven't talked about yet is the factory. I have figured out what I want to do with the factory. And as you can see, I added in the piston door. How do you open it, you may ask? Well, it's a skulk sensor. Hell yeah, holy shit, that oxidized quick. So, you can see now what I've been doing here. Blaze rods, made a blaze farm, made a chorus fruit farm, and the coolest thing about chorus fruits these days, wow, this one was real useful, wasn't it? Is now you can wind charge the flowers off. I did not know this was a thing at all. We don't have to climb whatsoever. We can just use these and throw them up there to repopulate. And so I've been doing that a lot, actually. I've been farming these kind of crazily, and we have over a stack, so we don't need to harvest these. But we can harvest their actual product. Hell yeah. Now, we take the flowers, we plant them again. We throw the fruit into the super smelter. Grab more flowers so I can plant them. I need one more, actually. And they regrow into those crazy shapes. Full, there we go. Oh, these don't have coal in them anymore. Holy shit. There we are. And now, if you didn't know, we could take this popped chorus fruit that's coming into the system, and the blaze rods that we have farmed for, and we can put them together and make 4 stacks of end rods. So yeah, we can put end rods wherever we want now. There's no worries about if we'll run out. Oh, and I even missed a course fruit. Nice. So yeah, no more worries about end rods. The factory is taking care of it. The end rod factory. And you can see why I put chests there now. You could just run right out of them. It's awesome. So yeah, that is, I believe, everything I have done. Off screen. So now it is time for everyone's favorite activity, breeding more axolotls. Because I did in fact get a bit more tropical fish. Not a crap ton, like for the jamboree or anything, but more. I'm just glad I don't have to remember a timer anymore. I'm also not as used to picking them up as I used to be. Well, as I was like 24 hours ago. So yeah, I will do another jamboree eventually if I don't get the blue axolotl in one of these streams. That is the big plan. Because we are, what are we? 414 axolotls in. So yeah, we're doing pretty well. Gold, that was an axe, pink, cyan, gold, brown, gold. Got a pink and we got a gold. I just can't believe in the jamboree, if you don't want to watch that whole stream, in the jamboree we found out that the Rod of Discord in Terraria, which is like famously the hardest item to get, is a 1 in 500 chance. Okay, maybe not the hardest item to get, there's like the Universal Pylon, but it's the hardest item to get in like older versions usually. But yeah, it's a 1 in 500. This is a 1 in 1200. So yeah, If this was a Rod of Discord percentage, I should have gotten it by now, most likely. Like, we are well past the 50% mark. Once we hit 600, then we'll be at the point where there's like a 50-50 chance that we'll get a blue axolotl. Maybe it's more like 650 or like 700, but we're getting there. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hey! Nice. Alright. And we've got our rods! Let's smoke them. Alright, never mind. I regret everything. You know what? For that joke, no. Anyway, shall we gamble instead of doing drugs? Yeah, you can see I've been crafting lots of end rods. I'm very excited. Okay, let's spin the wheel here. I swear to God, if it hits... Just give me downtown. That would be awesome right now. In fact, if it doesn't give me downtown, I might just make it downtown anyway. If it hits apartments or lower class, I might just choose downtown. And it's downtown anyway. Thank you, wheel. Okay. So you know what happens, right? You know what happens now. It's about time. It's about time we did it. The arch. The arch is today. I'm just gonna start it. Just start sort of getting the shape out. That's actually kind of not bad. That's actually really not bad. What the fuck? What in the actual hell? I mean, it's like, obviously not finalized, but... I'm just like completely freestyling here. If you cannot tell. What does that look like? It looks exactly like what I wanted. Just thin. Holy shit. What if we had that come down on that side and that come down on this side? Well, no, well... No, that would be crazy. Definitely this one has an issue there. It's way too straight right there. Oh shit, I'm covering up the jump boost beacon. Oh no! Shit. Okay. We actually do need to focus on not blocking the beacon. There's the resist, okay. Does that block stuff? Blocks haste, yes it does. It's way too flat at the top. Okay, I like it. Let's get rid of this. Okay. That is kind of what I want, except for this. Maybe a bit more like that. There we go. There's our arch. No, that's not the end of it. Obviously we have whole squares to figure out. But hopefully we can just kind of do a little bit of this. Oh, that actually looks so good. So yeah, I'm not going to stream too long today. Definitely not long enough to completely finish this arch, but who knows? I mean, it is looking real good right now. I made a mistake. I needed to start off with this one. It's really interesting looking. We should perfectly keep it out of the range of the beacon turn off. Oh my god, how is that so good? How is that actually, like, good? Like, it's a little meh right there. We need more up instead of down here. But, like, the fact that I just freestyled two arches, brought them together, and then thickened them, and that actually fucking worked is crazy. Oh my god, that is so good, actually. But that is pretty much the easiest part. That is the first section of the arch, and with none of the diagonals, none of the sides, which are going to be a hell. But wow, that is incredible. That I got that pretty much first try. First try with a lot of editing. Yeah, we're kind of making the St. Louis arch right now with how thin this is, but it's not going to look like that for very long. Shit, yeah, this is supposed to be back, not in. How's that look? It does look like a separate piece. Let's thicken it. How's that look? That does look like a separate piece that fits in. What if we did, like, obviously this is mostly snow right now. What if we did black concrete corners? Not on all the sides, but just the very corners. That could look cool and give it sort of this shading it sort of needs. What if I just did this? On the entire sort of thing here. Oh yeah, I like that, I think. Especially if we can get the sides in, and then the other arch in. Yeah, it looks a little odd right now. It's making it look more like a ribbon than a arch, but that should change. Should we try and make the first edge? I mean, it's mostly just going to be a lot of this. Let's get the exact... Oh, wow. That's kind of crazy looking. Whoa. That's so trippy looking right now. Maybe we shrink it to just 2. Let's shrink it to just 2. I think that would be better for both sides. Let's do that. I think it will make the arch less obstructive and insane. Like, it's way too big. Because this is already looking huge. I still have not done anything with the interior of this, by the way. Just lights. Yeah. Leaving it at that will look sick, I think. Oops. Ah, I fell. There we go. There we go. Wow. That is nuts looking. What does it look like from like a different angle? Ooh, that's gonna look so cool, actually. It's like this strange freelance building compared to all these very geometric ones. It stands out for sure. Hopefully by the time we're finished, it'll look less freelanced and more purposeful. Actually, I never checked shapes. Hold on. I don't think it can render circles up and down, but I could be wrong. Oh, I need to activate. What button is it to activate you? Just turn the shape render around. Oh god. It put it in the sky where I wanted it. Where I was, not where I wanted it. Set here. Mini HUD. You. That could kind of help. There's no option to add like a circle that's like this? No. Yeah, that's not what we want. That's a square. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, well, I'm going to turn that off for now, and then when we get to the top, I'll try using it. Oh yeah, this one is supposed to be outboard. Okay, cool. I mean, like, the hope is for it to not look freestyle, but if it does, I mean, it's the one piece of art in the entire place. There's nothing nothing that's going to be going on inside. It's art. Nothing more, nothing less. And it's looking more like art every time I look at it. I'm happy. We need to thicken it out a little bit. There we are. Okay. What if? Ooh, I just got an incredible idea. What if we just have this hanging down the middle all over, like right in the center? Yes. 100%. A little bit further. Like here. And then we need to keep this going along. There we go. Look at, oh, yeah! Okay, this will be the highest level. So every end rod at the very least goes down to this point. How? Oh, I guess there's like a couple. There's 3 spots right there, and then like 2. Good job. Yeah, I'd say the middle is right there. Yes. That's good. Oh, ho, 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 I'm a fan. That makes it look so much cooler, actually. That doesn't. Ah, damn it. Ah, just a second. Okay. I'm going to probably have to end stream about there for me to go have some food. But I am a fan of this. I am definitely going to work on it off stream. Oh my god, it's so perfect. So yeah, next time you see, it might be done. Just because I want to, like, really flesh it out, make it work. Plus, this was going to be a short stream anyway, so... but first... we have axolotls to attend to. One more time today. And I also need wind charges quickly. One, two, oh god. Our inventory is much more full than I thought it was. I'm so glad I made that farm. That coarse fruit and blaze rod farm is so good. Pink, gold, brown, cyan. That's a wind charge. Sorry, bud. Pink. And gold. Thank you. Speedrun, speedrun. I need to go. I've got to go. I need to go, pick up food. Apparently it's gonna be ready in 10 minutes. Jesus Christ. Takes me like 15 to get over there, so... we are speedrunning this. If I get the blue axolotl, that's gonna be hilarious, because I'm just gonna get it and then scream and then end the stream immediately. That's honestly what I'm going to do if we get the blue axolotl right now. Brown. Pink. Okay, we didn't get it. But we were also super fast. Alright. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. It was a pretty short one, but there was a reason, because all of a sudden I'm doing stuff. There's 420 axolotls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 426 now. Great stuff. Alright, goodbye.